Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of D-Ray's Garage, where today we're going to look at the Targa's sunshade, a very under-published element of ownership of a 996 or 997 Targa edition. The sunshade is an extra layer of protection from sun coming in through the glass moonroof, and mine had a clicking sound akin to this. And Alex Daniel on Facebook posted a fix. So we're going to talk about a few elements here. There might be a series. So one is the track, the anatomy of the sunshade. 2, take it apart. 3, fix the actual motor itself, as opposed to spend $700 on a new one when it'll cost you $30 to fix the one you have. A bit of time, gotta be honest. So we'll go through all of that. Follow along. A very small segment of the Porsche community has this issue because of the Targa ownership ratio. However, if it's you, you're welcome. So when you order your new sunshade, it comes a little bit thicker, slightly upgraded. It's got a 997 part number on it. I'll put up on the screen here. And then it comes preloaded with the slides that go into the track in the car. So I'm happy about that. And then this is not pre-sprung, if you will, but I'm wondering if this is a big guess. Like if I pull that out, is it holding currently the tension in the internal spring? And when I pull that, does it kind of tighten up? So I'm gonna hope that's the case. There are 0 instructions with this stuff. So I'm gonna try and fit it into the car. And then when this is in its little locked bracket position, and then this is secure on the other side, this is just the round piece. I'm gonna pull that out just like a grenade and hope it all kind of tightens up so it can release and do everything we want it to do. So that's the shade itself. It does seem a little thicker, but all the same, 500 bucks. Come on, Porsche. Just because I drive one doesn't mean I want to pay that. So I thought we'd do the anatomy of the sunshade. Up here, we have where the plastic cover is, and you just pull down, and there's lots of little metal clips that sit in these little rectangular holes. So that's part one. You drop that, then you're going to be presented with the motor that sits there. Here is the motor, and this is the part I fixed, hopefully. Seems to be working. So we have that. Then underneath that, you're going to have this rod here, this brass tubing through which go these little sprung mounted, I don't even know what you call that, track guides, track rod, worm drives, I don't know. And that's what pushed up and down on here. So they go up through there, but they're going to go through these tubes that sit along here underneath the motor, which will go here. And you'll see all that shortly. This is the track. The trick with the track is you've got to remove the brackets, the tubular aspect of this, and you'll see me taking it apart and putting it together shortly. This here is the middle slide for the metal piece that cuts across the middle and has a detent right here in the middle, so it stops. That's your metal bar. I assume to stop sagging. This I put back in and connected this rod drive to, and I'm gonna have to take out because the new unit came with these, so that's good news there. And so what we have to do is the end of these, you'll see as well, let's get it out of there, has these receivers in, and these receivers see the back side of what's on the ends there, the connectors. So that goes into there, which actually I need it in there anyway. So that slides in there, so I kind of hold it at the end here so I can push in the new bracket. So I think that's how it's going to go down, and then you have to remember to put this in and the correct orientation so you can put your metal rod back in to prevent the sag before you start putting on the roller holder, then the tubes. Got to feed this through the brass tubes, and that's the exercise I'm going to engage in today, hopefully putting Humpty Dumpty back together. This is completely rigid, so there's really no love here. This is literally just for it's just the track, and there's nothing you can really do with that. I suppose you could probably take it all apart, but you don't need to do that for this job.
Alright, let's see. Maiden voyage. Motor's on. Plugged in. Everything's locked down. Fingers crossed. Alright, so let's get these in place. Alright, let's try this again.
Okay, so Humpty Dumpty is back together. We have the fresh and attractive sunshade in, and it retracts comfortably. See that? But it's intermittent on the way in. See that? But it'll keep going. Just have to keep restarting the button. So, is there training I need to do to figure out where it needs to stop? What do you think? I don't see anything super weird going on. Doesn't seem to be super strained. And, oh look, it's got the one touch. Let's see if it stops in time. Please. So, retracting pretty clean. Let me know if you've got one and on the outbound it stops for some reason. I've never had this working, so this is better than the grinding of gears that you might be hearing too. So yeah, we'll just put this vanity cover back on here, which, let's see, which way does it go? This way. I'll do that off camera, but once that's back up there, we'll be back in business here, I think. Sorted! Thanks very much for checking in. Hope this helps you out. If it does, leave a like, maybe a comment if you have any questions. And be memorable, be well, and I look forward to seeing you on another video soon. Bye now.